welcome to another wonderful installment of Property Vlogs. Guys, I'm so excited to show you this beautiful property behind me. We're at the Deers Leap development by Lockley Homes, and right now we are in Henley-In-Arden. So this development, Deers Leap, is a collection of bespoke properties which have been lovingly built by Lockley Homes. They bring in the traditional and modern together, and you'll see much more of that install. The property is actually a two-bedroom property with a really nice spacious feel. The approximate size is 1,582 square feet. All the other details, such as the pricing at the time of us viewing it and also availability of any other plots of this development, are going to be listed on screen, or you can click on it via a link in our description. So let's get straight into the external tour like we normally do. So this property, as you can see, the setting is just amazing. It's a very quaint, peaceful setting. We've got the development behind me, lots of luscious landscaping. You can see the way the rest of the property looks like. It's a mix of white rendered kind of traditional appearance facades. We've got the balustrades and the balconies. We've got modern meets traditional in this property, and it's a new build. I'm not sure if you could have guessed that, but there's so much in terms of traditional elements that are being kind of introduced into this. And this is kind of the ethos of Lockley Homes. It's this idea of merging and fusing the traditional and the modern amenities together. So let me tell you more about what you get externally. We've got the coach house over there on the left. As you can see, again, the traditional elements peeking through. We've got that beautiful, beautiful blue-black brick forming the arches above this, and this is real wood, so you will see it change over time. It'll go from this color into a more kind of like an ashy kind of color, and that is the beauty of real materials, is that they do change over time, as you can see. And then each of these obviously belong to the different properties. The penthouse also has access to a carport over there, which has an electric vehicle charging point inside. As you can see, in terms of hard landscaping, we've got that kind of asphalt driveway, as you can see here, or some people refer to it as a tarmac as the trademark name, asphalt driveway. And then we've got these beautiful paving stones that wrap all the way around. I'm liking the fact that I'm seeing linear threshold drains. So you might not see that in every development, but it's good to see that kind of detail, because it means that flooding and water is dealt with here. We're not going to have lots of water pooling by your doors because it's being dealt with the drains. So let's show you more of the property. And now that we've shown you what's going on outside, now I'm going to show you what it's like to enter through the main entrance and walk up these lushly carpeted steps, walk around these solid wood balustrades, admiring the paneling as well. And then we go a couple of extra steps and we're now at the penthouse, your front door. And now I'm going to show you the inside of the penthouse. So come inside, welcome home. I'm holding the door open for you so you can be welcomed into this beautiful home. So the first space that you enter in is kind of like a lower level kind of lobby, kind of entrance area. We've got it staged already, fully furnished, so that you can really see the space come to light. Not only do you have these little details like this vaulted kind of peek through window, and then you've got the louvers kind of adding privacy, views over kind of like the neighboring properties. And then you've got just gorgeous detailing like the wood wraparound, the real wood wraparound forming the windowsill, and this exposed brick behind me. I love that. I like these gorgeous oversized lamps, and I will talk about interior design because it's part of the full package of this penthouse. So things that we're going to note is that the doors and ironmongery, yeah, let's swap places, shall we? The doors and ironmongery on this development, as you can see, the doors are like these two-panel traditional style with a wood grain effect. It's done in kind of like a really warm, not quite cream, like a really warm neutral tone, natural tone. I love that. And we've got these chrome handles, and the doors are heavyweight, solid doors, so very good quality. Again, a nod to Lockley Homes, is kind of bringing in that luxury feel into every aspect of the home. So I like the light switches. So that's an option they've chosen rather than your typical white plastic on and off switches. and then you've got your security panel there. So carpet wise and flooring finishes, there's a lot going on in this penthouse. I love the carpeting they've gone here. We've gone with the stripes. It's just a nice little twist. Not only do I love that, they've continued that upwards, and now I'm going to go up to the main level of the penthouse. So it's a really dramatic entrance. Can you imagine inviting your guests around? They would come up this elaborate staircase, this kind of beautifully wood clad staircase with the double handrails, and then they'd be welcome to the space at the top. We've got the beautiful paneling here, half height paneling, done in kind of like a modern interpretation. There's not too much going on in terms of the profile. It's kind of been pared down to reduce visual clutter. We've got these gorgeous pendant lights above. I like that. And then a roof light behind you. So we've got views and natural light, and then also that kind of the light bringing in that ambiance into this space. Again, I want you to come up because you just have to feel. Actually, you can't feel, but you can take my word for it. So the flooring is a ceramic tile. It's so cozy because there's underfloor heating to the entire apartment, to the entire penthouse, as you can see. And yeah, this is the main entrance, the main hallway, the main level of the home. Above us, we've got this gorgeous, gorgeous lantern roof light. I mean, it's just lots of details to talk through. I hope you're nice and comfortable and cozy because this tour is going to go through everything, including the interior decor that we're seeing here by Lockley Homes. So obviously furnishings, furniture, those are things the homeowner brings in, but the fitted items like the flooring, the staircase, the architraves, the skirting boards, they're all provided by Lockley Homes. You can see here we're looking at upgraded features. We've got a sliding door here. I'll show you what's behind there in a second. We've got these recessed spotlights done in kind of like a push-in detail as well. This very crisp roof lantern. And I'm going to talk about the doors and the architraves in a second, but let's go straight to this part of the hallway. You can see the beautiful mirror over there, and you can glance towards that direction. We've got so much to show you. So it says toilet slide. Let's show you the toilet, shall we? It's actually more than a toilet, it's a powder room. I would call it a powder room when it's an elevated and elegant solution to a toilet. So we're transitioning off that luxury kind of ceramic tile into another style. So that was kind of like a wood grain effect. This is more like a very kind of like geometric, beautiful, with floral motifs in the tile there. So again, everything here has been done by Lockley Homes, including this gorgeous paneling, which is actually a tile. So it's very versatile. Play on words there, didn't mean to do that. The recessed lighting is gorgeous, and they're large format tiles. We've got the faceplate and the toilet by Villeroy and Boch. Again, underfloor heating, so no radiators in this space and no towel rails. Everything here is just kind of added for like extra comfort and decor. There's no kind of harsh basic installations. Everything is very bespoke. So I love this stonework top and the vanity, very kind of chunky solid piece of storage there, and then the sink. It's very kind of, it's giving very hotel vibes, isn't it? This is gorgeous. This makes a tab. It looks like it's kind of like an antique bronze effect. That's by Hansgrohe. Again, all the selections are things you wouldn't normally see in a new build home. And yes, guys, this is a new build home. So that's the powder room, downstairs toilet, WC. I'm just wondering, where should we go? We're going to go over there. Love the runner. Very cozy. And you're probably wondering what this is. Or maybe not, because you can read. Maybe. But if you're listening to this, we're now looking at a lift. Yes, guys, a lift comes directly into this penthouse. Isn't that just so luxurious? You always think it's kind of more associated to these like New York style penthouses, but they've brought that elegance to this building. Again, kudos to Lockley Homes. I've never seen one of these. This is our first one that we've seen on this channel, a purpose-built lift. And basically it's a lift that serves all the floors, but you have your own private fob, which allows you to stop in your apartment so no one else can gain access to your apartment. And it's really convenient. If you're in a rush, you can just basically press the button, grab your coat, and then head down, straight down where you need to be. But yeah, now I'm going to do my reaction that you always see of me coming through these gorgeous crystal, yes, not crystal style, original, legitimate Crittall doors into this open plan living space. Wow, guys, come in. I want to show you everything. Yeah, so obviously it's been beautifully staged. It is absolutely stunning. And my eyes are darting around, and I'm giving you a couple of seconds to take it in before we start with all the details and the descriptions. So let's start with this space over here. So to your right, we've got kind of like a living area. And I mean, look at this custom piece of furniture there. Isn't that so intimate and cozy? It's like a U-shaped or a C-shaped sofa. And it's more than just a sofa. It fits the space so perfectly. You also have two armchairs there. It's so cozy. Again, we've got the spotlights all the way around, and then we've got a dramatic pendant right in the middle there. Again, this fitted piece of bespoke joinery is something by Lockley Homes. So it stays with the apartment, it stays with the penthouse, and it wraps around and goes all the way under there, all the way into the eaves. And you can see like a little bit of a nod there, just above on the top kind of shelf, we've got the air conditioning units. So we've got these discreetly placed grills all around the rooms because the whole entire penthouse has air conditioning. So to our right is another set of Crittall details. So that's actually an internal window. I love that concept. So inside there is a, we'll save that for later actually. But yeah, so we've got a Crittall window which connects this space with the adjoining space. And beyond this space is your own private balcony, which we will show you more of. I'm just going to walk closer just to let you know these are sliding doors behind these louvers, and they open. And we will show you more about that and insert a clip for when we go out in there. And now I'm going to show you the balcony. So I'll just pull open the shutters like this, all the sliding doors, and I'm going to step into this paved area. You can see the furniture is just kind of making the most of this space. It's fully paved. There's a socket here so you can do barbecues. You've got the frosted glass on the balustrades, creating that privacy. It's a completely cocooned space. We can also see like tree tops and rooftops all the way around. So that is the balcony. Let's pop back inside and continue the rest of the tour. Now, looking back at this living area, again, it's a really nice size. It's actually rectangular in plan, which makes arranging the furniture so easy to do. Because you can create an obvious focal point as you come into this room. The focal point is that far wall over there. Now, I just want to mention before we look at this absolute beautiful feature right here, there's so much. There's also an additional lantern roof light. So the quality of light is exceptional. And that's not the only roof light here. We are in the penthouse, so we can maximize those sky views. In the middle, we've got our dining booth, so our dining zone, our dining area. I wouldn't call it a dining room because it's been done in a very unique way. We've got the drop-down pendant again, this beautiful kind of like antique brass slash, it looks kind of like a gold, but brass kind of metal. And then we've got our circular dining table with the circular seating, which makes seating many people easy. I love the staging. This is so awesome, isn't it? For a dining chair. So it's very much like luxury first, isn't it? So behind me is another little nook. So in the kind of the vaulted area of this part of the ceiling, we've got the spotlights shining down on our piano area. Of course, we have a piano area with its own piano. I just absolutely love that. And anyone who enjoys music knows that, you know, they not only are fun to play, but they're also great focal points. So that's really, really lovely to have. And I like how they've changed the material there. And, you know, as obviously it's getting colder and we're heading towards the end of the year, you can put like things like your Christmas tree or any other ornaments in that area to really bring it to life. I love that. So now I'm going to turn around and let us admire this half of the property. We've got the kitchen over there with an enormous kitchen island, enormous. Let's see how many paces it takes me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 paces to get to the end of the kitchen. from where we were. Sometimes it doesn't come across on camera just how big some of the spaces that we tour are, but we try and give you a bit of context. Isn't this just such an amazing space? I'm going to keep using that word. So yeah, guys, I'm going to keep using the word amazing and bespoke because that sums up this penthouse to a T. Above us is another square shaped roof light lantern pouring natural light into this space. This oversized kitchen island, which then has been kind of extended to form that kind of dining booth area, is just divine. It ticks so many boxes. In addition to that, this is actually where the cook area, the cooking station is. And you're probably wondering, where is that ugly bulkhead? They've gone with a downdraft extractor fan by Siemens. So you can cook on the hob here and have the heat being sucked vertically downwards into that area there, rather than having like a drop down obstructive thing in the ceiling. So I love that already. This is huge. It's got to be over 2 meters long. It's really, really big. Wow. Okay. So again, so starting with this area, I'm just wondering, shall I go through there? Let's go over here. Isn't this amazing? We'll talk about more about that in a second. So again, the kitchen, as you can see, is in a navy blue color. It's got these kind of brass hinges with a texture on it. Everything has soft closers. We've got the space for the double fridge. We've stopped calling those things American sized fridges now because this is still very much European size, but it's a very large double Siemens stainless steel fridge in the middle. And then we've got the overhead kind of recessed LED lights, bringing in a soft glow of light. And we've also got that mirrored on the bottom with a low level soft glow light. I love that. We've got your integrated appliances, one over here and one over here. So again, you know, usually they're kind of like above each other, but this is the perfect level to have it. So instead of having one really high or too low, you have one here and one here. So it's those luxury bespoke touches that I love to see. Everything is fully basically considered, and it's a really nice kind of modern interpretation of like a traditional shaker style kitchen. I love the curved edging and the little touches to it. We've got our storage, our cutlery drawers and everything in there. Again, ample storage throughout the whole kitchen. Again, I like this. So we've got not just these handles, I've just spotted, we've also got these handles as well. So I like that quirkiness, plus this little kind of recessed, open shelved area here, making the most of this shape underneath the roof there. Again, the worktops are stone worktops. I know I didn't mention that, guys. That's why I had to stop right there and just mention this is genuine stone worktop done with like a beveled edge, but with rounded corners, so you don't kind of like catch yourself on them. Stone worktops of this size. Just take that in for a second. Yeah, absolutely beautiful. Wow. Okay, so that completes the kitchen area. Now looking at the island, and there's more, guys. There's just so much. I said it completes the kitchen area, but there's actually a little bit of an additional. So let's just work around as I'm walking, right? Let's keep it a bit free flow. I love this additional seating area over here. So we've got the American style diner seats here. I like this. This is like a little kind of playful twist. It's nice having that natural light coming in, and you're making the most of these spaces in the penthouse, in the roof, right at the very top of the building. I love this. Like you can just sit here and wait for someone to bring in your order, or you can have to go and cook your own order. Boo-hoo. But it's so fun to cook in this kitchen. I can just imagine how much fun you would have. Again, additional storage beneath the kitchen island. Again, so I did say that completes the kitchen. There's more kitchen, guys. We've got in this area, the wet area. I like the separation of the different zones. So it's like prep, cook, serve, eat. So you've got the wet area with a double sink. I love this kind of farmhouse sink. Again, isn't this just amazing? So this is our 3-in-1 cooker tap, bringing you instant hot water at just that lever. Just press that lever and you can get instant hot water. Very cool. That's amazing. And it's gold plated. I don't know if you saw that. Did you see that? This is so luxurious. It is something beautiful. So it's not just functional, it's also aesthetically pleasing. And then they've also paired that with these kind of like, they look like they're gold plated waists. So these little things in the sink are called waists, and it matches perfectly with the tap. So that goes all the way around. We've of course have our appliances as well integrated. I'm not opening those because this is a real life home as well. So there are things in the cabinets, and just kind of keep the video aesthetically pleasing. We'll just go around and show you what's visible from this perspective. So behind another set of crystal doors, suspense, guys, the suspense. Let me open it up for you. We've got like a built-in pantry. So why do I love this so much? I love the fact that you can completely close this off and have all your prep things hidden away. There is a socket there as well. I just love this addition, and I like the way it's been decorated, and I love the spices on there. Just to give you an idea, this could be like a little kind of folding area if you're doing laundry here if you want to. It could be anything you want, but the best thing is that it doesn't have to interfere with the kind of minimal look of your open plan space, and it's completely closable, so you can close anything away in there. And we've got an additional space. And isn't this red light very kind of like, you know, it's kind of showing you, look at this space, and there's a reason why, guys. This is your own private bar. I love that, like dark mirror at the back of that, and it's just fabulous. It's discreet. You can close it off as well. Hide your guilty secrets, or your precious wines can be hidden away in that wine cooler below. I love that. So yeah, those two spaces, they seem like optional, but having them here elevates this apartment to the next level. So now let's go around, or shall we? Have we already looked at this? This is just beautiful. I've been saving it. I want to talk so much about this installation above. It just makes this feel so homely with the numerous pendant lights above, and obviously we're getting so much natural light, but it's nice to know you can kind of create that extra dramatic feel with this installation. So I'm going to walk over here because now I want to show you the rest of the apartment. Okay, so now I'm going to show you the office space. So through this door is your own office. So you can see it's fully kitted out. There's so much storage, but isn't this just the feature of this room? This large internal window. It fully connects you with what's happening there, but you're completely acoustically separated. And obviously this is a workspace, so you want to be private, but without being kind of cut off from the rest of the home. So yeah, this is your office space. There is also a very cheeky roof light lantern above again, bringing in that natural light into this space. And I mean, with this being like a bespoke piece of joinery from Lockley Homes, I can't help but like highlight the LED strips that are cut into each of the compartments of this storage unit. I love it. It's a very good use of this space, but obviously it is furniture. If you wanted to use it as something else, it's completely up to you, but it's really nice to have a home office in your own penthouse apartment. I will say that a million times. Penthouse, penthouse, penthouse. I just love it. I love everything about this apartment so far. So let's continue with the rest of the house. And I've shown you everything else. I'm going to show you the other room first. So come with me. And wow. Okay, guys. Come inside. Let me let the doors. So all the doors are these solid fire doors as well. So you know that you're protected in this apartment. We've got our oversized bed over here. This looks like it's a super king size bed. It's huge. So this is the other room. So we haven't even shown you the main room yet. So a large room with built-in wardrobes, an oversized headboard. It's got air conditioning to the bedrooms as well. And yeah, it's just a fabulous, fabulous room. You've got your pendant above the bed, two bedside tables and spotlights. So you have an option in terms of like your lighting arrangement, which I think is actually what elevates most bedrooms to the next level. Because if you're reading, you get that hotel feel to kind of dim the lights. It's not just one central bulb. We're not doing that anymore. We're increasing the luxury. We've got sockets all the way around. There was like a TV aerial if you're a TV watcher. And then this nook over here is just fabulous. Absolutely amazing. It's like a little coffee slash reading nook. You can see again the vaulted windows at the back there, bringing in natural light. The shutters are basically being installed for that extra privacy. But again, you know that if you were to just open them up, you just flood the space with so much light. I like the furniture. We've got the wardrobes, we've got an additional dresser, and this is just beautiful. I love the mother of pearl, or I think they just call it tortoise shell as well. The inserts in this cabinet, absolutely luxurious. And then through this door is the ensuite into this bedroom. As you can see, well, okay, let me go through it. So we've got a towel rail in one corner. It's like a chrome towel rail. You've got your toilet roll holder. Everything is fully tiled in this gorgeous, gorgeous tile all the way around the whole ensuite. We've got the hidden toilet, hidden cistern toilet, I should say, with the faceplate. So it's very minimal, easy clean. You don't have lots of edges to kind of go around. You've got the floating vanity. Again, makes the floor absolutely a delight to clean. And then everything is by Villeroy and Boch, apart from the taps, which are by Hansgrohe. Again, you've got this kind of elevated shower tray with the valves outside of the shower. Easy to use. Oh, and a recessed shelf there for your toiletries. And then a rain shower head right above you, creating that spa experience. And then I keep saying, and there's more. So you've got the handheld device, which is great for cleaning. And then also, if you want to have a handheld device, why not? I like this installation as well. This kind of like punched in recessed mirror. It's like an alternative to having a medicine cabinet. You've got your shaver socket there, so you can just put your toothbrush there or your shavers there. And yeah, that completes this whole space. I'm gonna just come back out now and then show you through to the next room, but not before actually showing you. I'm sure you noticed already, but the bathrooms have this kind of like quirky sliding door to them as well. So let's come out of our underfloor heated, carpeted bedroom to the main principal bedroom through this door. And are you ready, guys? Get ready to see another luxurious bedroom. Wow. Okay, yeah, spin around and let's do it again. Let's do a full breakdown of the space. So when you come into this room, you have like the sleeping zone, you have the walk-in wardrobe. So I'm going to show you the walk-in wardrobe. So you come through the door and this walk-in wardrobe here, as you can see, it's actually got storage all the way around it. So the leftover space that you're seeing is actually without the storage. So everything is going to be tucked away in these cupboards. Again, it's air conditioned, this space. So it's great for like those hot days or cold days. You've got like a little dressing kind of makeup area over there, or whatever you want, to be honest. It's just like a really nice, versatile space. Above us is a roof light, bringing in, again, natural light. So it's not like this kind of like dingy, dark and moody space. It's actually also benefiting from the natural light above. We've got a full length mirror to check yourself out when you're ready, just in front of me. And yeah, that is the walk-in wardrobe, fully fitted area. Now we're going to come off the tile over the transition strip into this carpeted area, and this is our primary bedroom. Again, beautifully finished. You've got the window, so you've got a view that way, bringing in light. Again, I like the emphasis on natural light. Every single room has that, I've noticed. And then you've got the armchairs, just to give you an idea. But you know, if it was up to me, maybe you can remove the armchairs and have like a really low level day bed. You already have a bed, but somewhere to just kind of cozy up and read a novel or something without having to prop yourself up in bed. Maybe I like to throw in my suggestions there. I love the dramatic pendant. I love the drop down, the pushed in, I should say, spotlights all the way around, creating that kind of like focal point. And this bed, again, another large bed. Super king for sure. You've got bedside tables either side, so many cushions on the edge of the bed. At the foot of the bed, we've got a little bench there. We've got a TV on the wall. So again, it ticks all the boxes if you're a TV watcher. And then you've got a dresser at the foot of the bed. So of course, I have to show you the kind of bathroom slash ensuite to the space. We're going to transition off the carpet into these large format tiles, which are sparkling. The tiles are sparkling. They're glistening, guys. They're just gorgeous. So you've got your large walk-in shower. Let me demonstrate how you'd walk in like this. You've got the shower valves and controls outside of the wet area. You've got this modern kind of like glass screen held by this chrome pole onto the wall. It's all kind of giving me like hotel or spa experience. It's all minimal, so it creates a very peaceful experience. There's not all that clutter. I love the tiling choices. You know, you've got that level of detailing that we're seeing here. Again, we've got the recessed shower shelf in there, so you don't have to have like plastic caddies all the way around or things stored on the floor. Everything is minimal. You've got a large rainfall device there. Again, stunning, absolutely stunning. The handheld element makes the space practical because you need the handheld element to clean the shower. And then you've got this large vanity by Villeroy & Boch. Again, a very, very reputable brand. I've seen Villeroy & Boch in luxury hotels. It's definitely a fantastic brand to know that it's gone into this property. You've got the floating toilet with a hidden cistern. Again, everything is easy clean underneath. And then we've got a large recessed bathroom, kind of open medicine cabinet shelf area. So you have a socket over here, which is great. And you can just see how you can use this space. And then around this corner, we've got another recessed shelf just next to our freestanding bathtub. Actually, it's not quite freestanding. I'm going to get that in the comments. Just next to our almost freestanding bathtub. It's a very large, indulgent experience with the taps at the end. And why do I love the taps at the end? Well, when you're lying down and you've got your head at the end of the bathtub, you don't want the taps on your feet or behind you. So it's nice to have them centrally located. And then it stops also one side being hotter when you're filling up the bath. Yeah, little things like that. And it's been fully tiled all the way up in these gorgeous large format tiles with a heated towel rail on the wall. So I love that. So, and that, guys, marks the end of our tour, and we're so grateful for you watching all the way to the end. Is there anything that you saw that you think we might have left out? Was there a bespoke detail that we forgot to highlight? Yeah, guys. Extra points if you leave them in the comments below. Well, most of all, we want to say a big thank you to Lockley Homes for making this house, making this penthouse so that we could tour it and inviting us over. It's been absolutely pleasurable us touring this development, Deer's Leap in Henley-In-Arden, and we know, we've heard they have so many more properties in their locale and more to come. All their links and all the details are going to be in the description. You click on that, you can find out more about Lockley Homes, what they're up to, the brand, and find out if you want to get involved in one of their developments. And yeah, guys, so great having you tour this video. You know the drill. Subscribe. I'll wait for you to subscribe. Then like the video. I'll wait for you to like. Then comment. I'll wait for you to comment. And I'll see you in one of our videos.